Hello students, welcome back to the class. So the last classes we have discussed about fundamental rights. During the last class what we have discussed, first we have discussed about right to equality, right to freedom. So in right to equality and right to freedom we have discussed about article 21. Now we are going to the next article 22. Okay, so in this right to freedom we have discussed that freedom of speech, expression, freedom to form unions, freedom to form association, right to life. So various concept of right to freedom we have discussed. Now we are going forward to the next topic, right against exploitation. Okay, right against exploitation means if the people are exploiting in the sense without their will, if anybody are forcing them to work, okay, without their will, if anybody are forcing them to work for the long period of time, then that rights comes under right of exploitations. Okay, so in this point we will discuss about right to exploitation, but before going article 22 we will complete it. Okay, so in right to freedom we have ended up to article 21st. Article 22 is no person, according to article 22, this is about right to freedom. In this one more freedom was given to the citizen, that if any citizen, no citizen should be arrested without inform. Okay, citizens should not be arrested without inform. So whenever the officials are arresting any citizen, first they should give information to the higher officials. Okay, whenever any officers are arresting a particular citizen, so before arresting the citizens, so first information must be given. Okay, information should be given to them, either to the person who are being arrested for them and also to the highest officials. And arrested persons, what they should do? This arrested person should produce them before magistrate for 24 hours. Whenever any persons are arrested, so the officials, what they have to do? They have to take this arrested person and they have to submit in front of magistrate before 24 hours. Okay, after arresting, after completing 24 hours, that concerned person should send them to the highest officials. So this is one point, a magistrate particularly. So here we have discussed about article 22, which includes right to freedom. In this we have discussed that no person should be arrested without giving any proper information. So information must be given and then the concerned person should be arrested. Okay, and this arrested person should produce in front of magistrate after 24 hours. After arresting, if the time is completed after 24 hours, the concerned person should submit and he should send towards magistrate. Okay, the magistrate will examine. Now one more right is, this is called right against exploitation. What I said just now, I said this right is very important. This rights will protect you these rights will protect you from being exploited. Exploited in the sense whenever without your consent, without your force, in the sense when you are not willing to work and when the concerned person is making to work, okay, without your willing, when the concerned person is forcing you to work for a long period of time without having any pay, then that comes under right to exploiting. So in terms of right to exploitation, this includes article 23. In article 23 we can find right to exploitation. Okay, this article 23 will prohibit no human beings are right to sell. You should not sell any human beings. Okay, so in the olden days, children, in the Africa, in country like Africa, in the olden days, we are talking about 19th century, 18th century. During this 18th and 19th century, Britishers, what they used to do? They used to go to the African countries and they used to capture them and they used to take them from Africa and they used to take to America and they used to sell them. In the olden days, the selling activities are quite common. So this right is also against right to exploitation. Without your will, one person is selling the another person to someone without your will, without your consent. So selling is first of all a big crime. Okay, you should not sell one human beings to others. Okay, recently you can find in the newspaper also many times what will happen. A parents, due to some reason, they are selling their child. So that is also crime. Okay, in the recent newspapers, or if you see the current affairs, or if you are seeing the news channel, this is quite common. A mother or anybody, they are selling a child. So that is also not point. So this is quite common. So this is about the article 23. This prohibits that selling of person. Okay, we should not sell any person to others. And next thing, next this articles also explains about article 23, which includes person should not purchase any slaves, or the person should not purchase any human beings from others. Human beings are not a thing to sell and to purchase. Okay, human beings are not a thing that you can able to sell to someone and you can purchase from someone. So that's why these articles prohibit that. This is against right to freedom. Okay, this is a form of right to exploiting. We are using the human beings for yourself. So this comes under right for exploitation. So according to this right, no person have right to sell any human beings to others, and no person have right to purchase human beings from others. This is one important right. Next, when we are talking about one more right which prohibits forced labor. Okay, these rights will prohibit forced labor. Whenever you are talking about forced labor, making you force without your wish. In the olden days, in Andhra Pradesh and some other parts of the country, forced labors are quite common. So they used to have a system which is called Vetti system. Vetti system is one type of forced labor. So in the olden days, when during the British rule, okay, when Britishers rule was there in our country, so in Andhra Pradesh what they used to do, okay, zamindars were powerful peoples. So they used to force the people, they used to capture the people, they used to capture the farmers, and they used to bring them in their own land, and they used to make them to work for a long period of time without having any pay. That comes under forced labor. So according to the articles, this is also prohibit that we should not force any labors. Okay, forcing labors is a crime. Forcing labors comes under a big offense. Okay, and other form of inhuman activities are making them to sit in the traffic and act as a beggar. So that also comes under forcing the children to beg forcing the children to work, or forcing the children to beg. So this all articles comes under right against exploitation. So what we have discussed in this article, in these articles we have discussed that a right to exploitation means if the people are making you to work for a long period of time without your consent and wish, that comes under right to exploitation, and without having any pay. In this we have discussed these rights prohibit that selling and purchasing of humans are crime, and this is also prohibits that forced labor is a crime. We should not force any labor, and we should not make them to work for a long period of time, and other form of inhuman activity. Okay, we should not involve any other type of inhuman activities upon any people. Okay, now here if you see, according to article 24, it prohibits that below 18 years, children are nothing but below 18 years. Okay, so below 18 years of the children should not work. So below 18 years of children should not work in factories, they should not work in mines, and they should not work in any particular field. What is the reason for that? So below 18 years of children, they will not grow properly. Whenever if you are making the children to work in the early age, children when they started working in the early age like 14 years or 15 years, okay, when the children will started working in the early age, they cannot develop. Development is possible only by receiving the proper education. So without receiving proper education, when the children started working, their health will greatly affect. Okay, so first the children should grow properly. When the children will grow properly, after 21 years we can able to make them to work. But before completing 18 years or before completing 15 years, if you are making the children to work in factories, or if you are making the children to work under the mines, or if you are making the children to work in the field, then what will happen? Physically their health will greatly affect. Okay, physically the health greatly affect. Physically the children's health will greatly affect, and that's why this articles prohibits the children to work. Okay, children to work in either factories, mines and field. Okay, so this is one point. Right to grow in the sense when the children can grow properly physically, when the children will be strong, then the children can grow properly. But when the children started working in the early age, okay, and in this condition when the children will work for example factories, their health will greatly affect, because the environment in the factories are not favorable. Okay, environment in the factories are not favorable. People and the workers which are working in the factories, if you see the lifespan, life expectancy rate will be very less. Okay, and mines are not a place so that the children can able to work. Children, when they are started working in the mine, their health greatly affects, because under the mines you know that the level of oxygen, okay, the level of oxygen content and air will be very less. In that condition, the children will feel suffocation. So that's why these conditions are not favorable. And field in the sense any other field, we should not make the children to work as a labor in any other field. Field in the sense I am not talking about their field, I am talking that children should not work in any other field. So this article, according to article 24, which prohibits that below 18 years of children, we should not make them to work in factories, we should not make them to work in the mines, and we should not make the children to work in any type of fields. This is one point. Now next come to the point here, this is about, so one article, right to equality we have completed, right to freedom we have completed, right against exploitation we have completed. Now right to property. Right to property is one of the important rights, but now this right to property was deleted from the fundamental rights. This was regarded according to article 31st. So this right is regarded according to article 31st. So this right was deleted from fundamental rights and it was made as legal right according to 42nd amendment. Amendment is nothing but changing the constitution, children. Whenever if you wanted to change the rules and regulations, that is called as amending. Whenever if you are changing any rules, that is called amendment. So every changes will be made according to 44th amendment. Whenever the constitution have changed, maximum amendment, 44th amendment, through which the constitution have changed. Okay, this is one point. So this is one of the important right. This is right to property. This right was recorded according to article 31st. Okay, and this right was deleted from the fundamental rights and it was made as legal right now. Right to property was made as legal right. Compulsorily we should get that rights. Next. Now this is also one important right which is called right to constitution remedies. Constitution remedies in the sense these rights explain that according to this right, okay, the constitution will provide different type of remedies are nothing but care as well as facilities to the citizens. They can, so that they can able to protect the fundamental rights. Among all the fundamental rights, this constitution remedies is considered as the life and soul of all the fundamental rights. This question will come. Which fundamental rights is called as life and the soul of constitution? Right to constitution remedies is very, very important. Why? Because this right, from these rights we can able to protect remaining rights. Okay, suppose if you feel that you are not enjoying the fundamental rights, then from these rights you can claim the other fundamental rights also. So among all the fundamental rights, right to constitution remedies is very important fundamental rights. Among all the fundamental rights when we are talking, right to constitution remedies is very important fundamental rights. Now what is this fundamental rights explaining? See, according to article 32, citizens can go to court. When the citizens can go to court, if their fundamental rights, suppose if, I already said you this is very important right, fundamental rights. This is the basic rights. When these rights are not given to the citizens have right to approach court and they can get fundamental rights. So according to this right, citizens, if the citizens are not getting the basic rights, if the citizens are not getting the fundamental rights, they have right to go to court and they can get the fundamental rights easily. So from these rights we can see that this includes nearly two rights. It is called habeas corpus and mandamus. From this habeas corpus and mandamus, this is a writ. Writ is nothing but the things which are issued by the court. This is a command which are issued by the court, that is called as writ. So from this writ we can get fundamental rights. If you wanted to claim your fundamental rights, you can go to court and you can by using this writ, okay, you can claim your fundamental rights easily. What is the first writ? Writ is called as habeas corpus. Habeas corpus are nothing but to provide a body. Okay, habeas corpus is nothing but, suppose imagine that, what is meant by to provide body in the sense when the court feel that you are innocent, okay, if the court feel that you are innocent, then what the court will fight on the behalf of the particular person. This is called habeas corpus. So court will fight on the behalf of any particular person. If any time, imagine that if the court feel that this concerned person is innocent, okay, in that condition the court what he will do? From this writ, the court only will fight on the behalf of the particular person and court will protect the fundamental right. I already said you, nobody have right to take your fundamental rights. But suppose if you are against the law, then the court have right to take your fundamental rights. But imagine that if you are innocent, okay, even though if you are innocent, you were under the law, even though if you are innocent, in that condition if the court feel that this particular person is really innocent, okay, then in that condition the court from this writ what they will do, the court will hire a lawyer, the court will hire a lawyer and this lawyer will fight on the behalf of this particular person. So this is called as habeas corpus, to provide body. In the sense they will provide a particular lawyer and this lawyer will fight on the behalf of the concerned innocent person and he will protect his life. So this is called writ. One of the other important writ which is called as mandamus. Mandamus is nothing but command. The meaning of mandamus means we command. Who command? Court. The court will command and the court will issue a command to the public officials to perform his duties properly. Whenever the court feel that whenever any court feel that the public department or any public officers or public offices are not working properly, then in that condition by using this command, the court will make a command to the public officials to work properly. Okay, so this is nothing but a command which are mainly issued by the court to perform the duties of public officers. So that is called mandamus. So in this point what we have discussed about the fundamental rights of the various rights of the fundamental rights. So in this point we have discussed about the article 22 of right to freedom. From this we have understand that no person can be arrested without being informed. If a person is arrested, he should after 24 hours he should be sent directly to the magistrate. Then we have discussed about right to exploitation. In right to exploitation we have discussed that these rights prohibit human beings to sell as well as purchase. Okay, these rights prohibited forced labor. No person should be forced labor, and this also prohibit other form of inhuman activities. According to article 24 we have seen that the children whose age is below 18 years of age, we should not allow to make them to work in factories, mines and field. Otherwise their health conditions will affect. Children are nothing but the future of the country and future citizen of the country. If our country wanted to develop, the future citizens should be strong, and that's why the government have enacted these rights. Next one is right to property. This is also one of the important fundamental rights which was included according to article 31st, but this right was deleted and it was made as legal right. This right was deleted according to 44th amendment. Then we have discussed about right to constitution remedies. In this constitution remedies I already discussed that whenever the citizens feel that their fundamental rights are in danger, they are not able to enjoy the fundamental rights from the court of law, they can take the help from the court of law and they can have the fundamental rights. So this is very important right among all the rights. These fundamental rights are very important. Habeas corpus and mandamus. From these rights the citizens can claim. Habeas corpus are nothing but this is a type of writ which are issued by the court. If the court feel that the concerned person is innocent, the court will provide a body, in the sense the court will provide a judge, lawyer, the court will provide a lawyer and this lawyer will fight on the behalf of this concerned person. Mandamus is also one type of command. If the court feel that the public department or any public officers are not performing his activity properly, by this command the court will issue this command to perform the duties well. So these are the important fundamental rights, children, we have discussed, and remaining fundamental rights we will discuss in the next class. Okay, so we will meet you in the next period. Thank you very much.